See, the black light was a kind of different kind of guy growing up in the west side of Detroit. I came from the east side, over there near Mac, Jefferson's was where I, hung out around. Jefferson, Mac, East Grand Boulevard. Those where I stomped at when I was real young, 8, 9. Moved over on the west side, Wildermere, and between 5 Mile Road, Finkel, and between Dexter and Linwood and Davidson. But I would hang around Puritan, around University of Detroit on 6 Mile in Illinois. I would go as far to hang up there near Central High School, Durfee, over there on Linwood. And then, when I was young, that's the route I used to travel. It was broad, and going to 12th and 14th, Philadelphia 12th, all over there. Highland Park, all in Highland Park when I was real young. Made a wide circumference, borderline. The boys on, and then over on 24th and Roosevelt. My boys and I, see, I never did join. It was plenty of gangs in my neighborhood, but I couldn't join no gangs, so I had to form my own gang. I had 2 gangs. They wasn't making no noise, but our purpose was not to get terrorized by the other gangs, And we even went so far as over there on the north end, and then Coney Gardens, the Coney Gardens area. Used to be a gang called the World Turbans over there, and me and the leader hung out together. I forgot his name; it was so long ago. And so anyway, then I started hanging around DeQuinda and over there near the Washington Trade, right off the expressway, DeQuinda. And then I started hanging a little bit in Ferndale. I had some friends over in Ferndale, Michigan. And you see, I was all over Detroit, man. When I got older, I was over there on Lancaster and Jefferson, Southwest Detroit. I used to hang over there in Southwest Detroit. I was all over Detroit, man. I had friends everywhere in Detroit. So I done gave a description of how I used to roll in Detroit. And I lived, all over Detroit. I lived over there by Judge Mathis on Joy Road in Greenview, over by those projects over there. I forgot the name of them. And anyway, Tireman, and I used to hang over there on Tireman. Anyway, I'm 71, and I used to hang out at the 20 grand Greystone Ballroom. So I know my way around the city, and I lived this far. But I just wasn't a thug, because that wasn't my thing. Thugging wasn't my thing. I tiptoed around it, dibbled and dabbed into a little thing like that. But my thing was, I didn't like the mindset of the Caucasian. How he was, I see how shrewd he was and how he was playing my people like puppets. You know, he was playing us like puppets. And so I peeped into his mind, but not with the help, not without the help of Master Farad and Elijah. You know, and once I peeped into the Caucasian's mind, I seen how we were adopting his ways, and his mindset. But now we not nothing but black people with white people's attitudes and minds. So I got to make y'all aware that you got to peep game when you see it. Game recognizes game if you got some game. If you ain't got no game, you just a puppet doing what you see other people do. This is Black Light Out.